Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. I just got done watching M. Night Shyamalan's trailer for Trap, and I knew I wasn't going to be doing a trailer reaction for it because with M. Night Shyamalan and all his trailers, there's nothing really to react to in his trailers because what you see in a trailer for an M. Night Shyamalan movie isn't going to be the case in the film itself. And with M. Night Shyamalan, it's really make or break for his films, depending on how good the twist is. Now that's how I feel really sorry for M. Night Shyamalan because he relies on twists for his movies. Even if the movies are already good, we're still waiting on that twist happening. And even if someone likes his movie, and if the twist just doesn't really coincide with the quality of the film, then sometimes they decide, I didn't like that, even though the film, up until that point, was really good. So the twists in his films are really make or break, but also the twists in films are his trait, and that's what I want to get into today with the trailer I just saw for Trap. There's definitely going to be a twist, but what could that twist be? Now, from the looks of the trailer, we see that Josh Hartnett, I'm glad to see Josh Hartnett back yet again. He is playing the father of this young girl. They're going to a concert, and when they're in this concert, Josh Hartnett goes away to the toilet, but he notices a lot of police around the building and there is cameras all around as well, and he's wondering why is all this set up. So he goes to one of the vendors and asks, do you know what's happening? And luckily this vendor says, yes, I know what's happening. They're trying to trap a killer, a butcher, who apparently is going to be at this concert. Now, as soon as he said that, I said to myself, okay, it seems like Josh Hartnett might be this butcher. That could be the twist in this film. But obviously, as the trailer goes on, we find out that Josh Hartnett has somebody in his basement or something, and he's holding him hostage or whatever. And the look on Josh Hartnett's face tells us, the audience, that he is the butcher, so he's the one that's trying to get away. He's the one that's turning up at this concert, albeit with his daughter. So it seems the trailer's trying to tell us that Josh Hartnett's the butcher, and throughout this film, he's going to try and find ways to get out of this concert without being caught. Now, if that's the story of the film, then fair enough. And if there's no twist, then fair enough. I think I'm already invested in the film. If that's what it's going to be about, I'm invested in it without any twist. However, I think with M. Night Shyamalan, there's got to be a twist somewhere. Now, my initial thoughts, and I think this is still my overall thoughts, that the twist in this film, spoilers for anyone who would believe me, in the twist for this film, it's possible that the person in the basement that Josh Hartnett has could be the butcher, but Josh Hartnett is innocent, but why would he be holding the butcher in there? Well, I think it's possible that the person in the basement is either the butcher, which is highly unlikely, or they're a victim of the butcher that Josh Hartnett is trying to lure out. So it sounds to me like Josh Hartnett is also trying to find out where the butcher is, but it's made it look as if he is the butcher. So throughout the movie, I think us as the audience are seeing it from his point of view, but he's not telling anyone he is or is not the butcher. Why would he? Because he wants to hold his cover, whereas the police are still looking for the butcher. So as the police are looking for the butcher in the film and Josh Hartnett is trying to get away from them, we're still going to be thinking he's the butcher, but I think he's on their side without him telling them. He doesn't want to break his cover, and he's maybe trying to find the butcher. Now, he is there with his daughter at a concert. Now, I don't want to sound sexist, but it's usually the mother who's there at the concert with the daughter. The father goes places with the son, the mother goes places with the daughter. So he's there with his daughter. So I've got a funny feeling that the mother is no longer around because she has died. I think she died at the hands of the butcher, and Josh Hartnett is still angry after all these years, and he's out to try and catch the butcher. And the person in the basement is either the butcher because that person killed his wife, or the person in the basement was bait for the butcher so that he can try and find the butcher in the audience. So that's two theories that I have. Either the butcher is still in the audience and Josh Hartnett's trying to find them, or the butcher is in the basement and he just doesn't want to get caught because they think he might be the butcher, when in actual fact he's caught the butcher because of what the butcher done to his wife and his daughter's mother. In true M. Night Shyamalan fashion, if any of my theories are correct, I think we're going to go down some paths where we think, well, maybe that is that's what's happening, or maybe it's not because of what's just happened next. There's going to be lots of twists and turns. I think this film does look pretty high-end, high quality. M. Night Shyamalan, I think he got back to his best with The Visit in 2015 with that kind of found footage style film. Wasn't expecting to see what I did at the end of that movie. And ever since then, he's been quietly coming back. I know that Glass wasn't fantastic, but I think Split was amazing. So he has still got it in him to make that Sixth Sense level quality of a film or Unbreakable. So I'm hopeful that The Trap does M. Night Shyamalan some service, and also, and for me most importantly, Josh Hartnett, because Josh Hartnett fell out with Hollywood years ago, about 15 years ago, and he just hasn't been in much Hollywood movies since. And obviously with Oppenheimer coming out in 2023, I think that was his return to form. And I did see online when Robert Downey Jr. was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, I thought, well, what about Josh Hartnett? Josh Hartnett was 10 times better than Robert Downey Jr. It's only because Robert Downey Jr. is Robert Downey Jr. and Josh Hartnett was massively overlooked for that film. So he still got a role in it. He was still part of a Christopher Nolan film, and hopefully that kind of springboards him going back into stardom again. And it looks like his next big one is going to be Trap. So what are your thoughts on my theories, guys? Do you think any of my two theories could come true? Do you think that's the case for this film, or do you think there's no twist in this film? Maybe the twist for this movie is there are no twists, and maybe the name of the film Trap is a trap for us. One other thing I want to point out is the singer in the film is called Lady Raven, and they've even dedicated a website to this fake singer, and it's called ladyravenmusic.com. And when you go to the website, you see the trailer for the movie. I think they've went maybe above and beyond for this fake singer. Maybe this singer is part of this theory. I couldn't think of anything as to why she would be part of this thing. Maybe we find out that Lady Raven is the mother, I don't know, but it seems like the singer in the film might play a part in the possible twist for the movie, but because I didn't have an answer for that, there's no point in me getting into that part. Anyway, guys, if you've got any comments to make, leave them down below, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.
To get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back!